friends, welcome back to Me and the Boys Wrestling. This is tournament number 3 of the preliminary rounds of the Monarch Madness tournament, the March-O-Mania tournament, the Scott Hall Memorial tournament. And here we go, we got a good one here. Marty the Magic Guy set to take on Gibbons. Now if you watched the first episode, I did mention that I had corrected the fact that Gibbons' finisher was the same as the Stroop's, because that's unacceptable. The man just fires out the Stroop effect out of nowhere. The move is literally named after the Stroop. It's called the Stroop effect. Gibbons has no business doing that maneuver. But that's been rectified, and yeah, we're not going to see that. We're not going to see that here. What we are going to see is some intense digital wrestling action. These are table matches, just a reminder, because that is more exciting than regular matches. I've shared the links. I set myself up so you have my full undivided attention, and here we go. Gibbons going to take the reins right off the bat here with a flurry of shots to Marty the Magic Guy. Kind of a slingshot head scissor move there, making use of that corner. Last we saw Marty the Magic Guy, he picked up a controversial victory over the Stroop, and the Stroop was not happy. And the Stroop, the only character to kind of have that dual personalities in the tournament this year, as Dr. Volcano didn't make the cut just for the sake of the numbers. We had to cut a few guys just to keep it relevant, and I kind of wanted the finals to be a triple threat, and there was no logic for that other than I just wanted to see it. So that's what's happening. 3 tournaments, 24 characters, whittled down to 1, and that 1 will be our king of Me and the Boys Wrestling for 1 year. There's a vicious snap power slam from Gibbons, who takes a minute to pander to the crowd, but that's going to cost him, because here comes Marty the Magic Guy back into the fray. Vicious shot to the face. Now so far in this tournament, we've seen, you know, 2/3 of the way through, we've seen it all. We've seen quick matches, long matches, no weapons, lots of weapons. But everyone ended the same, with somebody going through a table, and there's Marty the Magic Guy, smacks Gibbons right in the face, and we got 2 tables introduced into the ring now. Bulldog by Marty the Magic Guy. Friends, if you're new to the channel, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, do all those social media things, because it helps out so much. Gibbons with an equalizer here, grabbing that kendo stick. Marty the Magic Guy reverses, kind of stumbles. Gibbons with the Irish whip, and another power slam. Wow, Gibbons rushed in, Marty the Magic Guy reversed, and then hits a short arm clothesline. He's going to grab the table, see what he's got in mind. He's going to do damage, or if he's going to set it up, he sets it up. Gibbons is down. He is limp in the ring. Just now getting to his feet as Marty the Magic Guy sets up a secondary table, and now it's a precarious area where any move could be close enough to the table to trigger that proximity meter, and we know how sensitive it is, as we saw in the last 2 tournaments. Gibbons going to drag Marty the Magic Guy. He's got the angle. Does he have the time? He does. Marty's set up. Okay, Gibbons just going to bash his head off there. He didn't go for the jugular. Oh, nasty neck breaker across the knee. Marty the Magic Guy in a bad spot here. There he goes into the corner. Leaned up against that table. He's in trouble. Gibbons with the exploder suplex through the table. Shatters it everywhere. Nasty looking. Crowd says this is awesome. And Gibbons, not Gibson. Gibson was as close as I could get. But Gibbons going to move on to round 2. The current QLW champion He's going to take on Big Dubs at our next event, and we're going to unify the 12K and the QLW titles. And that's kind of going to be a big deal. I just don't think we need the third title. It's almost like a participation trophy, kinda. We don't need it. We're all big boys here. We can handle it. The QLW title will serve as the Intercontinental title. And that's how things are going to be. Because Bookerman says, just like it says on that shirt. Now here we go. Here's my guy. King Holden Rhodes has served as a benevolent king, a friendly king, a vocal king. He's done just everything right, you know, in this reign. It's been over a calendar year since he legitimately won the crown, completely on the up and up, all by himself, without any help. Won the crown and just, you know, reigned over the Federation. What a year. What a great year looking back. And now he breathes fire. There isn't anything in this man's way. He has the world in the palm of his hand. But let's see what Fitz has to say about that. Fitz kind of been coming on a little bit as of late, picking up more wins. Doing a lot better than he was. Oh my God. King Holden with that, what's the word? Eclectic moveset. You never know what you're going to see out of this man. But yeah, Fitz was coming on. He was slumping for the first bit, but becoming one of my favorite characters here. Still a submission expert. He's going to roll over the figure four and reverse the pressure on King Holden. Irish whip. The king goes all the way down to the floor, and he's got to be careful, because if his leg were to have clipped that table, this match is over. He's going to introduce a table right in front of Fitz. Fitz didn't care. Yeah, bring the table in. Here's a gut wrench suplex. The king no-sells it. Kip up Superman punch to Fitz and double axe handle across the back of the neck. Friends, check out our sponsor, HoldenRhodes.com. It's always fresh, never tired. Coffee with personality, as Fitz hits that Northern Lights suplex-ish directly onto that overturned table. And there's a belly-to-back suplex. King Holden is going to Suplex City right now at the hands of Fitz. Fitz working the leg. Now, the one thing that will benefit King Holden here is that Fitz is a master of submission moves, and Surrender Your Soul isn't going to work in this match to pick up the W. Wrenches the arm of the king. Got him in an armbar now, but again, that's not going to help you win this match. You got to put a man through a table. King Holden reverses with a kick to the face. Slides out. Grabs a kendo stick. Oh wow, manages to whack Fitz. Times it perfectly. He's going to bat. He's swinging for the fences. Fitz reverses with a quick jab. Oh, nasty. I have no idea what that move's called. Like hook a leg, hook an arm, kind of a side suplex. That's crazy. It should be called the parallel something. King Holden goes for the ride into the corner. Gets chopped. Gets his head smashed into that turnbuckle. That custom Me and the Boys Wrestling turnbuckle. Now Fitz working the arms. The logic has to be, if you can't lift the man high enough to get him through the table, how are you going to win the match? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The king, just like that, catches Fitz in a pop-up powerbomb situation, does a quarter turn, which, as we're learning, is a thing that can happen where we're seeing more and more of the AI guys actually compensating to make use of that proximity gauge. When you get near the table, why wouldn't you turn? How many times did we yell at the screen in previous iterations of the game? Like, why would he suplex him that way when the table is the other way? And I think we saw another one there. Just a quarter turn. It's such a small thing, but it's so important. And that's going to make the difference here. Fitz not going to move on to round 2, but King Holden is to take on Gibbons, and that'll be a good one. Frank the Tank taking on Hopalong Robertson. Now, we saw Wrong Way Robertson in the first tournament, and he was absolutely dominant, and to a point that he was just being disrespectful in the matches. He was stealing his opponent's finishing moves. He was slapping guys across the face and in the back of the head. Slapping men. Where does he get that attitude from? We're going to see if his brother can fare the same. What I'd like to see, and I'll be honest, it may lead to biased hosting. I'd like to see brother versus Riggs in the finals of that to determine the new king of Me and the Boys Wrestling. Oh wow. Robertson comes charging out, but Frank was waiting for it. Frank goes to drop the leg but misses. Wow, Frank with a headbutt, but grabs his arm, pulls him back up, and then hits him with a suplex, just like that. Oh, vicious right hand. Frank's not going to mess around. Well, he actually is going to mess around. Just leaves the ring, comes back in. Gives Robertson a window. Oh, goes for a basement drop kick, but Frank too quick, and roll out of the way. Basement drop kick to the head of his own. The thing with Frank is that he doesn't have to hit you too many times. He can only take so many of those clubbing blows, just like that one. And the lights are going to go out real quick. He'll hit you with that snuggler, and it is done. I think he also has a kick as well. Either way, in control right now. He's going to introduce the table into this match as Robertson looks on. Irish whip, hip toss. Robertson all fired up. Doing a little shimmy, but that's going to give Frank a minute. And he's going to hit an inverted suplex. And then just straight up choke the man out, which is all legal in a tables match. There are no rules. Robertson goes for the ride. Frank follows him in with a huge clothesline. Robertson right back up there. Oh, the ear clap. Nasty. There's another inverted suplex. There's no way that feels good. Oh, Frank with a headbutt again. Catches him and brings him back for that other suplex. And Robertson on his way to Suplex City here until he manages to land a kick right in the side of the head. And then a big punch. Not a whole lot of technical wrestling in this one. Robertson just out there chucking haymakers in a pair of flip-flops, ready for the Sunday barbecue. Oh, nasty neck breaker. This man always sends pictures to the chat when he passes by the WWE headquarters, or I think he drove past WrestleMania and posted some shots of the trucks and all that. Was cool. There's a tomahawk chop from the second rope. Oh, wow. He went for the table, didn't time it right. Frank able to catch him with a clubbing blow. Now Frank goes after the table. You get a table. You get a table. You get a punch in the face. Robertson going to take a minute, stretch the arm. That's one of those break moves. Like you give yourself a minute to catch wind on that hold. Frank gonna reverse. Uh-oh, there it is, the snuggler. Kind of a modified power slam, and nobody does it better than Frank the Tank, and Robertson is down and limp right now. Frank gonna have time to set up both tables, one in each corner to the north of your screen, but Robertson gonna have a window here. Toss Frank outside. Oh my god, Robertson just put himself on the okay, Glitch Mania running wild. Did you guys see that? What happened? What happened there? The table kind of fell down. Oh wow. Where is my money? Frank using some cocky tactics, trying to get into the head of Robertson. Frank says it's go time, winds up, here's the pitch. Knocks the man silly. The AI really likes having two tables set up. We've seen it all day. Robertson kicks this man to the ground. And then stomps him out, kinda. Looked like he was more just putting pressure on his chest than anything. Now he's under the ring looking for cash and prizes, but he finds a table. The crowd's cheering for tables. There's literally 3 in the ring. Like, how many is enough? Oh, there it is. That's that kick we were talking about earlier. Frank the Tank just kicked the head off Hopalong Robertson. The crowd is yelling one more time. There are tables set up in 3 of the 4 corners of the ring, and Frank the Tank is bringing another table in. This is like a 4 corners of death. The fellas jockey in and out of the ring like idiots. Wow. Frank with a massive blow to the back of the head. Robertson blocks. Hits a punch of his own. Feeds Frank a few shots to the gut. Hard enough to merit a cutscene. Oh wow. Switching this man around. Looking for that power bomb all the way to hell. And down onto the floor. Come on, put that table in that other corner. Oh my god. There are tables everywhere. Wow, there were. Dangerous situation. Somebody's going to take an Irish whip, end up in that corner, and be ripe for the pickings. Frank with a big boot to the face. In control now. Why do they insist on setting up more tables? There are enough. Frank not doing anything, just kind of standing there with the table for no reason. There's a judo flip. Come on, put it in the corner. Robertson with the Irish whip. Frank on the outside gets guillotine stunner to across the top rope and all the way down to the floor. Now he's going to wait for him to come back in and get hit with this headbutt suplex combo again. Like a headbutt right into a German suplex. The man's already unconscious. That's crazy. We're into 3-star territory here. It's another strong match. These preliminary rounds have been awesome. Mostly brand new matches. That's been good. Shake things up a little bit. I do miss, in this game and last year's iteration didn't really have it, but in 2020, oh, nasty. That was a nasty looking modified DDT. Come on, put it in the corner. Okay, a 4th table set up in the ring now. Out of control. Yeah, in the 2020 versions, in the tournaments, there would be interference. Frank's in trouble. Oh wow. Robertson takes an opportunity. Puts Frank through the table in the corner. Moves on to round 2. One step closer to facing his brother in the finals. But yeah, in the 2020 version, which was all glitched to hell, there would be run-ins and just the most random characters the computer could send would end up in the ring, and your guy would get screwed over. And it was good and bad. It would screw up your tournament, but it would lead you to a storyline that you could now have fun with for weeks. And I miss that. I don't know how to turn that back on. I've been all through the options. I don't think it's in there. And it sucks that randomness is gone, but it is what it is. Here we go. Two guys who know each other very well. Gale versus G-Cell. Gale all the way from the UK in a Dynamite cover band called the Rattlesnakes. You can check them out online. Just search it on Facebook, you'll find it. And G-Cell, our friend from the Only Heels Incorrectly Named Wrestlers Facebook group, reached out, said, make me a guy, and we never heard from him again. Every once in a while he does throw a thumbs up on things, so I assume he's still out there and watching. Mr. G-Cell, I hope you're doing good. I hope I haven't been mispronouncing your last name for like 2 years. Here we go. These two fellas, both members of the famed Crime Kingdom faction. G-Cell not the most technical guy, Gale a bit more technical. So we'll see what happens here. Right now it's Gale though, showing that grit. Scoops the man, but it's going to get reversed into an inverted DDT. Kick to the guts, reverse, punch to the guts. Gale going to work his way out of that tough situation, and then, wow, straight into a, it's not even an arm bar, he's just got him by the back of the neck with a knee on the shoulder. Now he's going to the top rope. You don't see that too often. And this is Wild with a knee, and that's probably why you don't see that too often. Still has time to slap another hold on G-Cell though. He must have been really hurt. I'm not sure what the crowd's cheering there. It sounded like favorite teacher. That can't be right. G-Cell with the back rake. Now the eye rake. Headlock takedown. Gale gonna work his way out of that situation as G-Cell wanders over to grab the table, but he's too slow, and Gale gonna kick him in the stomach before he can do anything with it. Oh no. Some vicious stomps. Maneuvers. Look like Gale was trying to pull the nose off the man's face. Scoops him up, carrying him around on his shoulder. G-Cell's going to reverse and chop the back of the knee. And then use that barricade. A lot of guys making use of that barricade in this tournament. And why not? Gut wrench suplex on the hard cement. Over by those custom Me and the Boys Wrestling like and subscribe announce tables that are only there for me to remind you to like and subscribe. There's a monkey flip. We saw a monkey flip end a match in the second tournament. It was crazy. I think it was DeBlock got monkey flipped through a table, and I think I might have did that to him. It was a crazy end of that match. These two guys fighting on the outside. They love it in the front row. Gale gonna reverse with a kick to the guts. G-Cell using the barricade. Gale ducks underneath, hits a clothesline of his own. G-Cell up and over. The inverted DDT again. And so many reversals in this tournament. Crazy. If you didn't catch the other rounds, they should be directly underneath this video. If you want to check out the other preliminary matches. And at some point this May, you'll see the finals of that in our May episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling. Also on that card, we're going to see Mr. Mustache take on DeBlock. We're going to see Riggs take on DUI. We're going to see the Jungle Boys take on the Legion of Doom. We're going to see the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. G-Cell just clobbers Gale with the table. We're going to see Holden Rhodes teaming with Donald Trump to take on DMP and a mystery partner. Oh, nasty. Gale tosses G-Cell in the air and just lets him fall down hard on his neck. Gale sets up the table, and now the ring is in a precarious position. Any move could send somebody through a table, probably except for the cross-face chicken wing. But Gale's going to do that anyway. G-Cell going to work his way out, because of course that move doesn't matter in the tables match. Oh no. G-Cell with the knee lift. Punches Gale. Punches Gale. Now G-Cell's got Gale in the sleeper. Neither of these fellas have a finishing move conducive to putting a man through a table. But nonetheless, somebody's going to have to go through a table here. No. Gale with the Irish whip. G-Cell thrown over, but he reverses. Going to punch his way back into the ring. Gale with a snap suplex. Doesn't have the presence of mind, though, to aim it towards a table. Irish whip. G-Cell's in the corner. It's set up. Gale's got him. Up for the power bomb. And through the table. Gale going to move on to round 2. Knock G-Cell right out of this tournament.
Here is your winner,
Now Gale takes credit for introducing the idea of Monarch Madness and having a King of the Ring on Me and the Boys Wrestling, and he just elected to call himself the king. He didn't care that he didn't win the crown. He just decided that he was the king. So there were some issues there. And could he be the next king of Me and the Boys Wrestling? Gibbons versus King Holden. Hopalong Robertson versus Gale. Some of the potential final matchups here are beautiful. And almost as if they were scripted. Gibbons, the QLW champion. King Holden, the current king. Former champion. Former QLW champion. All the accolades. Looking to retain his crown. And wouldn't that be something? He just defends his crown. I'm a non-biased party. I'm just saying that that would be pretty cool if that were something that were to happen. Here we go. Gibbons, the relative newcomer here. King Holden, the cagey veteran with that unorthodox style. Let's see, Gibbons the aggressor so far. Clobbers the king. Chokes him out. All legal here. The only way to lose is to go through the table. Oh no, Gibbons measures the king. Gibbons scurries outside the ring and then comes back in for zero reason at all, achieving nothing other than opening a window for the king to hit whatever that was, and then a basement DDT. Oh my goodness, the king saunters around the outside. Gibbons with a tope suicida through the middle rope, and the king ducks it and grabs the stairs in the meantime. Now he's going after the table. Gibbons is pandering in the middle of the ring. Misses Wild with the clothesline. The King scoops him up on his back, and what a series of misfires by Gibbons, but now he's going to reverse out with a couple stiff elbows to the face. Irish whips the King. The King's stuck in that corner. Gibbons up to the second rope. Oh wow, sunset flip. Looked like it would have been a pin attempt, but we don't do that here today. And there's the King with a jawbreaker and then a neck breaker. And just like that, the King can swing the momentum here. That's what makes him such a dangerous competitor. That and the fact that he... oh my god. Standing moonsault. He learned from Mr. Miyagi. They were on a faction forever. Gibbons went for that baseball slide, but he missed. King looking to use those stairs to do some damage, but Gibbons just a little bit quicker. Gets him in some kind of an abdominal stretch. The King gonna hip toss his way out of that and fire Gibbons back in the ring. Now the King wants the other stairs. Gets to Gibbons in time and smashes him in the face with the stairs. And then punches him. Look at that collection of stairs and table. Just awful looking over there. The King gonna scoop Gibbons up. Gibbons gonna reverse. Smack the King into those stairs. And then just toss him back in the ring. Looked like he was gonna try and grab that table. Oh, nasty. Gibbons with a go behind. And then an elbow across the throat. Now he's going to grab that table. If he can. The stairs are completely in the way. The King going to have time to recover here. And then scoop and then dump Gibbons right in the middle of the ring. Now he's going to go outside and see if he can grab the table. It looks like they're struggling because there's too much stuff in the way. Here's an exploder suplex on the hard cement right out in front of those custom announce tables that say like and subscribe on them. The King with a neck breaker. Taking a minute. Yeah, soak it in. Crowd favorite. Manages to do it all while wearing the crown. Gibbons going to throw him back in. No tables introduced into the ring yet. Big suplex. Gibbons going to slide out. See if he can grab the table. I don't know. It looks like they can't grab it. They keep trying to grab that one, but those stairs are in the way. The King follows Gibbons into the corner with a clothesline. Now he's going to try and grab the table. Can he do it? Okay, he got it. He got it. Oh, Gibbons interrupts the process. But the table can be grabbed. Now Gibbons going to go for it, but King Holden's going to interrupt the process. Gibbons going to beat the King to the punch. Exploder suplex right into the stairs. And you got to watch out for the corner there. That's nasty. You could get impaled. The King would get blood all over his nice suit. Gibbons fires the King in. He grabs the table. And thank God he gets the table away from all those stairs. Because that's just a glitch waiting to happen. The King with a flurry of shots. Irish whip, the drop down, and the back body drop right onto the table. Now he's out there grabbing the stairs as Gibbons is going to take a minute to set up the table. The King knocks the table down. What a comedy of errors. The King with a clothesline. Gibbons falls hard. King Hold'em going to slide another table into the ring. It seems like part of the strategy of the King is to just keep knocking the tables down, because you can't go through a table if it's not set up. Gibbons, though, going to lay waste to the King with a strong table shot, and then get thrown to the outside apron area. And then punched all the way down to the floor. He's right back in, though. The King tries to grab the step. Oh, wow. Ridiculous. Spinning back roundhouse kick. Clobbers the King. Now he's getting choked out. The King is in trouble right now. Irish whip to the corner, follows him into the giant clothesline. The stairs are up on their side. You gotta watch out for that. Those could be career enders. Gibbons tries to punch but misses. Now what's he got in mind here? Uh-oh. This could be bad. DDT hard onto the apron. And from what I understand, that's the hardest part of the ring. Gibbons firmly in control now, just keeps tossing Holden in and out of the ring. He's going to hit him again with that DDT on the ringside apron. From what I understand, the hardest part of the ring. And then do a little pose down for the kids in the front row. The King, though, not out of gas yet. Hits a knee to the stomach, fires this man into the barricade. Now he's going for the stairs, which is almost always a mistake, but the King makes it work, times it correctly. Clobbers Gibbons and sends him sprawling into the barricade. Gibbons reverses. The King into the barricade. Stands him up. Fires him again into that barricade. The King now reverses. A couple of quick jabs. And a couple of vicious shots to the gut. Losing it in the front row. The King again using that barricade to his advantage. And why not? Punch to the face. Oh, neck breaker down hard across the knee. Now he's got the stairs again. He just drops the stairs right on top of his face, and that's nasty. Now he's just kind of pushing his limp body around on the floor. Really making good use of the barricade. Gibbons reverses, shifts the momentum now. They're going to wear the paint off that barricade, and somebody's going to have to pay for that. Oh, wow. Kind of a pop-up spine buster right onto the cement. Now Gibbons going to rearrange the furniture here, clearing all that crap off the announce table. Now no one can see that it says to like. They'll just subscribe, but they won't like. Series of chops. Holden reverses with a knee to the guts. Gibbons reverses with a kick to the guts. Back into the barricade. Gibbons has had enough. Brings it back into the ring. He's going to pick up the stairs and just wait. Oh, he's going to throw the stairs down and go back outside. King Holden playing a little bit of possum there, which is 100% in his wheelhouse. Now he's going to head into the ring, pick up the stairs, throw the stairs down the exact same way, run for a little bit into the table, and then go back outside just to get clobbered by Gibbons. Here we go. Finally, both men back into the ring. Table is set up. The stairs have been pushed out. The second table pushed out. Gibbons looking to drag the king, but the king reverses with a punch. The king now with Gibbons. Gibbons is leaned against the table. What's the king got in mind? Wow. King holding just like that. Nothing fancy. Picks the man up and lets his own weight take him through the table.
Here's your winner,
And King Holden, one step closer to retaining his crown. And do you believe in miracles? So many people around the Federation would be livid if King Holden were to retain his crown. I think it'd be interesting. Friends, check out our sponsors, www.420dna.com, because if it's in you, it should be on you, just like it's on me at all times, as well as HoldenRoadsCoffee.com. It's always fresh, never tired coffee with personality as we move in to the next match of round 2 of tournament 3. Hopalong Robertson versus Gale. Now I'm torn because Gale and Holden, if you guys didn't know, they're stepbrothers, and they got separated along the way. Gale went to the UK and Holden is in Virginia, and I remember that because of the song Almost Heaven, West Virginia. I can't confirm that he's in the West, but he's in Virginia when he's not gallivanting around the world. But either way, him and Gale have a serious history at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Teammates, former tag champs, I think. Faction members, bitter enemies. But I also really want to see brother versus brother. So it's tough. It's a tough spot, so I'll just call it down the middle. Hopalong Robertson feeding Gale shots to the gut. Hopalong, the slightly thicker of the two brothers. The powerhouse of the pair. Really going to work on Gale here. Oh wow. Judo flip there, a little bit of technical wrestling stuff. We didn't really see any of that out of the wrong way. We just saw nasty, disrespectful moves. Hopalong all the way up. Oh my god. A shooting star press off the top rope from Hopalong Robertson. Wow. And then a German suplex. Gale is in trouble right now. Look at that, like a bear. Where is my money? Perched on the man's chest, raining down blows. Gale, though, with a reverse kick to the face, shot to the back, and right into the cross-face chicken wing. Hopalong Robertson is in trouble right now. Stomps the foot, elbow to the temple, and he's out of the chicken wing. Guillotine across the top rope. Oh, Hopalong looked like he was building up steam for something, but then thought better of it. Instead, hits the table. We're going to do the little in and out dance here. Now both men back in the ring. Gale going after the table. Hopalong with the Irish whip and the hip toss. Now the table's set up in the corner. Oh, wow. Gale goes low. Wow. All legal here in this tables match, but still. Gale with a nasty clothesline, and we'll see. That could swing the momentum of this match. Gale gonna grab that secondary table now and Clobbers Robertson with the table, and then slides that into the ring. Here we go. Set that up. The ring is in a precarious spot. Gale with a step up in Seguri. And he's looking for another table. Crowd loves it. They're coming alive. Robertson with a suplex, dangerously close to that table. Gale with another kick to the head. Gets Robertson in the corner. What's he looking for here? Oh wow. If he's going for a superplex, this could do it. Oh man. Oh, Gale just misses the superplex through the table, and we've been dying to see it. It's not going to be set up any better than that right there. And if that wasn't it, we may never see it. Nonetheless, the match continues. There's a Canadian leg sweep from Robertson to Gale on the hard cement floor. He's going to stretch out his back. Out of control action here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. This is the Monarch Madness tournament to determine our king for the year. We're going to see the very finals of it. A triple threat match happening in May. And it's going to be a blasty blast. If you're enjoying the content here, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. Do you want a character? Do you want to be a part of the Me and the Boys Wrestling universe, which spills into the real world sometimes via the Only Heels Incorrectly Named Wrestlers Facebook group? Check it out if you're a fan of wrestling memes and just kind of wrestling nonsense. There's nothing serious there, so if you're looking for anything serious, that's not the group for you. Finally, both men back into the ring where all these tables are precariously set up. Robertson scoops Gale, but he reverses out with some elbows. Uh-oh. Gale with a sit-out powerbomb. Doesn't opt for the quarter turn to aim the man at the table. Now, though, he's going to drag him. He's got him. He's not good for Robertson. Powerbomb through the table. That means in the finals of tournament number 3, we're going to see Holden versus Gale for the umpteenth time. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'll watch that any day of the week. And my dream of having brother versus brother in the finals is dashed. But we're going to add Gale or Holden to the mix with Riggs and Wrong Way Robertson. And one of those men is going to be the king of Me and the Boys Wrestling. It's terrifying. Terrifying thought. King Holden versus Gale. Both members of the famed Crime Kingdom faction that took over an entire season of Me and the Boys Wrestling. DMP was involved. It was a whole thing. These two fellas came in around season 3 of Me and the Boys Wrestling, and Holden actually named the Only Heels Incorrectly Named Wrestlers Facebook group. It used to be called just Incorrectly Named Wrestlers Facebook group, but he was like, it should be Only Heels, like OnlyFans, but Only Heels. And yeah, we ran with it. And here we are. All these years later, King Holden, Superman punch, hits his stepbrother right in the face, hits him with a basement DDT. Bless you. Another Superman punch. Gale fires back. A couple of vicious kicks, some nasty strikes. This is the finals. If you didn't see the other rounds, they are live, they are there. So you can go check it out and see how it all went down. Holden not impressed. vicious shots to Gale. And those are nasty. Those are nasty punches. There's a little judo flip takedown. Swinging neck breaker. Friends, if you're local and you want to see some live local professional wrestling, this Saturday, April 27th at 203 Carlton Street in St. Catharines, you can come and check out Canadian Carnage from the CWF, as well as the Lethal Lottery from the NWX, happening in the same venue. It's a doubleheader, and it's going to be a fun day of wrestling. And if you're local and into that sort of thing, you should definitely come check it out. Me and DeBlock are going to be there. King Holden just, oh my god. Did you see the way he adjusted in midair? He's just unstoppable. Got Gale up in a powerbomb situation. Powerbombs him once. Oh my god. Against the apron. The hardest part of the ring from what I understand. And then the big swing into the side. King Holden going to grab that table and slide it in. Looks like Gale's going to do the same on the other side. Both men deciding that it's time. Holden opts to set his table up in the corner. Takes too long though. Gale nails him from behind. Oh, Gale clobbers the King with that table right in the face. Oh, the snapmare takedown and a basement drop kick to the back of the head. Gale looks good. He's all fired up. The King goes for a punch, but Gale blocks. King's got Gale up. Guillotines him across the top rope. Gale gonna reverse out of that situation. Just a matter of time now. The table is set up. Both competitors are weary. Gale drops down. And then a pop-up headbutt from Gale to the King. And that's going to do it. Wow. A German suplex. Just close enough to catch the edge of the table. King Holden goes through the table. Will not retain his crown. Gale going to hold up a title, but that doesn't mean anything. That's just for us to show off the belts. The title was not on the line. But that's it. That's going to bring us to the end of the preliminary rounds, and that means on the next Me and the Boys event, we're going to see Wrong Way Robertson taking on Riggs, taking on Gale, a triple threat table match to determine the next king of Me and the Boys Wrestling. The winner of that is also going to get a title shot against the winner of DeBlock and Mr. Mustache, who will also fight at that event. We're going to see Holden pairing up with Donald Trump to take on DMP and a mystery partner. We're going to see the Jungle Boys take on the Legion of Doom. We're going to see DUI take on Riggs. We're going to see me take on Brickhouse. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Friends, please like, share, subscribe to all those social media things. Leave a comment. If you want a character, let me know. Check out that CWF NWX event. Check out all the things that DeBlock has to offer at sharetheshock.ca. Check out Expose the North here on YouTube. And yeah, I hope you're well, friends. Enjoy the nice weather. I love you. Bye.